Oh,
Just don't talk about it much.
I
Burp
thought
U,
Nick's
that
don't
new
burp.
Wii U game.
Burp you?
Yeah, it's the baby burping simulator.
If you hit them too hard, do their eyeballs come out?
Oh yeah,
Only on Thursdays.
it's a tough one. Well, you can have the shaken baby syndrome. What's
Shake
the name
and
of that actual shake and bake a baby?
chicken bakes.
Shake and bake.
What is the name of that? I almost said fetal alcohol syndrome. That is not it.
That's definitely
Fetal
not it. Yeah.
alcoholism.
Yeah,
Fetal
that's
alcoholism.
basically what happens is you put a bunch of tequila and some lime juice and stuff inside of a baby, you shake it up, and then you pour it into a martini glass and string it out, and that's the
Oh,
Basically,
Fetal
you put the
alcohol
lime
shaken.
into the coconut, and then you shake
Right.
it and bake it.
And then you
But
beat
the
the
baby's
shit
the
out of a
coconut.
baby with a coconut. And
And then you have
Bludgeon
copious
an infant.
amounts of dirty, dirty man sex.
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, I mean, you could definitely bludgeon someone to death with a coconut if you had to.
if you need to, I'm sure you could. Also,
You could
by the
cave a head
way,
in with that.
look at that
I've
GIF
done it.
that I sent you.
It's a gift.
It's a GIF.
It's a GIF. Rob is always
It's
like,
gifted.
"Oh, we saw
It's a
that. I
wrap.
already saw that one, Rob. You linked it like 5 times."
I know,
Is it
but
the
these
cat?
guys didn't see it. No, it's not the cat.
Oh, he's walking in the air because he
I
doesn't
know.
know where the world is.
Look how adorable that is. This is like the most.
Do you think he's
adorable-
swimming
I don't know.
really
Actually,
slowly?
a fun fact about that's probably I just wanted to say the word accente vu, but that's not what it is. It popped into my head for some reason, and I like saying the word. Anyway, what that is it's probably an instinct, because that's an instinct that human babies have as well. Where
Right.
if you put your arms under an infant, under his armpits, and you hold him up in the air, his legs start kicking as if he's walking. Because it's just instinctual when you're infant. It's one of those things actually that's really interesting that decays. That instinct goes away. So if you hold up a baby that's, I think after like 2 years the instinct decays. So if you hold up a baby that's 2 years old, he won't do that anymore. Same thing as the test that they do when a baby is born. One of the tests that they do is I'm sorry, a reflex, not an instinct. But anyway, well, it's the same thing anyway. But
You okay, Rob?
one of the tests that they do is they run their finger up the bottom of a baby's foot, and what happens is the toes fan out. And
Gross.
that's not a reflex that we have anymore. That goes away.
So I want to say you like reversed and like transposed that sentence like 7 times before finally getting through it.
Really? What did I?
Yeah, you just kept like reversing and going back like, oh well, I guess it's not. Okay, I guess it is. But and then
I didn't even notice that. I think this is part of Rob's
I didn't
speech
really-
now.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
that's how I speak, really. I just get things popping into my head. That's why I said accente vu at the beginning. It's just like, oh, that popped in my head. I'm gonna say that out loud. You should say it. Say it right now. It's really fun,
on your foopy poo.
right? Wasn't that fun,
Be
Nick?
crazy.
It's fun.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed
Thanks.
that.
That's a good time. Is everybody recording?
Eight.
By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's
Let
recording.
me
Yeah.
sync. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sync.
In
Alright.
sync.
You're synced.
That's 4 people then? Everyone's recording?
I'm not recording.
I don't think Austin's recording. Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Don't yell.
All right, shh. Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014. I'm told that I yell at the beginning of every one of my videos, which is very true, so I'm doing a stage whisper, which I learned in acting school. I'm here with Nick.
That's loud. For
I
a
know.
whisper.
Well, that's what you do with a stage whisper. Because you see, this is something that even movie actors do, and they fuck it up. Because they think, oh well, there's a fucking microphone here in front of my face. I could just whisper like I normally whisper. But you can't do that. You have to have voice behind it. Otherwise, I can't fucking understand what you're saying. So,
You're offended
it's
by
weird.
actors?
yeah. Actually,
It's
no.
like
You
an
know what I'm offended
oxymoron,
by?
a stage whisper.
It is sort of, yeah, because it's not really whispering. You're
You're just making really breathy words.
Yeah, you're making people believe that you're, like, it's like a suspension of disbelief thing. It's like, oh, that guy would be whispering, however, he's not, so that I can understand what he's saying.
I do love how movies will have like people. They'll be like pull them away from a conversation. Oh, can I talk to you in private real quick? And they'll walk like 2 feet, and then they'll just talk at full
Right,
volume.
no one can hear you in the cone of
Yeah.
silence. That is your 2-foot proximity.
No, one of the best movie things is the fucking the fact that on the phone no one says goodbye or hello
I
for that
know.
matter. Like no one says goodbye. They just say whatever and then they hang up the phone. It's like if a motherfucker did that to me, I would be very angry with them and I would write them a strongly worded letter.
But it's costing them dollars because they're reading a script. They don't want to waste that time.
That's a
Yeah,
good point.
it's time for other things like yelling words loudly. What like exclamations?
Do you even
Couple
act,
words.
Rob?
Not really. Not really. Actually, you know what the worst thing in movies is? When the... Okay, you know what the worst offender of this thing that I'm about to tell you is? Everybody ready up. I'm already ready. You guys should ready up. And then we'll start. I'm randoming, by the way. Everybody's randoming, I
Yeah,
assume?
randoming.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, yeah, me too, probably. But the worst fucking thing is that new Tom Cruise movie with Morgan Freeman where it's like kind of the future and kind of not. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I
Oblivion.
almost even remembered the name of it. For a
Oblivion.
second.
Oh, Oblivion.
Yes.
Oh.
That movie is like one of the worst offenders of this. It seems to be a new trend in Hollywood where all the actors are told to whisper every single one of their fucking lines and then like 4 seconds later they'll just be like a really, really loud music crescendo. And it's like the
Right.
most annoying thing if you're sitting and watching at home because it'll just be like, hey, here's some really important exposition and plot information. It's just
Right.
it's
I mean, the
worst.
audio mixing has been fucking horrible for the last few years
no.
for that. I mean, sci-fi movies seem to be the worst offenders in general because they're just constantly loud and reverberating, and they
Yeah.
hit these amazingly low bass notes that for some reason seem to cancel out voice, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty much totally with you on that, and it pisses me off, and I wish they would stop.
It's the worst. And you know what? It's sad is that it is it's probably due to Chris Nolan and like the Inception and the Dark Knight because that kind of does all that shit where it's like the actors will like be whispering and then like really loud crescendo of music happens. And
Well,
it sucks
Batman's
'cause-
own voice handles that.
Yeah, he's always stage whispering.
Batman.
Was it Japanese Batman? Was that?
I am a Batman.
I am a Batman.
Batman!
I am a Batman.
I am playing a badminton man.
What
Gotta have a little bit of casual racism in all these episodes.
Casual. There's
I don't know, what do
nothing
you think
casual
that
about it.
was?
That was,
That was more like stadual,
focused racism.
more like locust racism.
Yeah, we really.
I don't think
like
anyone
the
would disagree
locusts.
with that. I mean, look at Gears of War.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
There's a lot of racism in that game.
I was really
Locusts.
wondering how someone was going to pull a joke out of that when I was just saying a random word that rhymed. But good job.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate
We're
it.
adaptable. We have a large vocabulary's worth of games at our disposable.
True, true.
At our disposable.
At our
Dis-
disposable.
Our disposable what?
Throw that extra able at the end because we're able to make words.
That's
out of
something
things.
that like that's like something that the British do, where they add an extra like al at the end of some words that don't need
Oh, wow.
the al. You know what I'm talking about?
So I just got a little bit more British. That's like what Josh does. He has
Yeah,
British
right.
questions.
There you go.
Do you have an example though, Rob?
I'm trying to think of that one word that they do that's really common. Like it's just words that end in like a THIC. They'll just put an AL at the end. I'm trying to think of like a good example of it.
I'm not on your page. I'm
HIC?
gonna legitimately need
Like-
an example here. I will not agree with you because I don't know what you're talking
Bitchable?
about.
Oh God, I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to think of that one word that they do all the time that just doesn't make. Did you random the
They
slipper
say
deck?
they
That's
say
hilarious.
knickers. Yeah, I did.
That's
Yo,
true.
Nick is in a twist, eh?
No.
Was it Patty's in a twist? Nick is in a bunch. No.
I don't like that. I don't like that British accent. You're getting very
Yo,
close.
what was
to a
that
word
accent?
isn't
That
very
was
good.
strange.
That was my best shot.
You fail.
Yeah,
It made me a little
it's not-
anxious, actually. I'm
It's
not
a
sure
little bit
why.
uncomfortable. Yeah, my body.
lose. You get nothing. Sorry, I tried.
What is that
I-
word that they say?
I don't know.
Bitchable.
Bitchable.
Oh man.
I don't know.
You down.
God, I'm trying to remember.
Go watch some more Doctor Who. You'll find out.
I know, right? Probably.
I
It's a
tried
good
watching an
descriptor.
episode of Twin Peaks the other day. Did anybody ever watch that?
No.
No.
I did a video on a game that I didn't know was actually based on Twin Peaks, and after I had already recorded it, I found that information out. And so then before I actually posted it, I was like, oh god, I'm sorry, I didn't know this, and I have to like post annotations all over everything. So then I decided that night I should actually just watch an episode of it. And the first episode's like an hour and a half long, and it's David Lynch, so the first 5 minutes are basically staring at a lake.
Right.
Which is not a problem or anything. I can deal with it. It's just like it's a little slow to start, but I'm sure it gets a lot better. And it was fairly interesting. It's a slow burn, I think.
Yeah.
So
one of those. Yeah, I never
we'll
watched
see.
it. I heard it was good though. I always hear good things about it. So.
Right, and no disrespect to fans of Twin Peaks. I'm not
Hey.
saying I've made a judgment at it yet.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
just
Owen's
saying
a
I'm
fan of
starting
Twin
to watch.
Peaks.
Right.
Yeah.
So hey.
Twin
Hey.
Peaks is actually a restaurant that we had.
Really?
Yeah, it was like Hooters, but the joke was Twin Peaks, so it's breasts.
Oh, I heard about that. They were on Undercover
Oh.
Boss.
Yeah.
Slender
That's a
Bubber
weird joke.
Schnoss. Oh, why are you?
Were they like mountain girls?
I need card draw.
All right, fair enough.
And everyone's
Well-
beating up on me. I'm screwed on land.
Well, in that case,
Oh, oh, the rebound.
that is, I mean, it was right before my combat phase. I mean, I wasn't gonna do it before.
What did I block, by the way? Was it?
I think that's a really good
Uh,
card, actually.
It was a pretty good card, but I'm just gonna play it next turn anyway. So I don't.
How can you do that?
Because it just puts it back in my hand, evidently. Like, what does this do?
Oh, okay.
If that spell is countered,
Hey.
this put it into the owner's hand instead of the player's graveyard. I don't understand. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, what's the other way that you could counter it?
Boobies.
Oh, Booby's
could-
way.
Stop it from existing before it attacks.
I mean, you could freaking, I don't know, you could poop on it.
I don't know about pooping.
There
on
is
it.
the poop on it card. It's an
Man,
instant.
how long was that one? That was a short. That was a short poop.
Yeah, that one
timer.
was about, what, 7-minute poop?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. I actually forgot to record my my own audio on this one, but luckily I
Oh.
record. No, it's actually fine because the file that I record with is I record like my backup audio, so I should be fine.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Earthquake! That's gonna kill everything, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
that
I
probably
need
is.
to.
Yeah,
Like-
that just
All
about killed everything.
One of my creatures. Oh well.
Yeah, I only had the one.
Yeah, that hurt me a lot more than it hurt all of you.
Yep. I feel pretty good about that actually because you're in a very strong position.
I felt like I was about to die. if I
Was
didn't clear.
is the word you're looking for, Rob?
You know, Fuzzy
Fuzzy
Wuzzy.
Fuzzy
was
Wuzzy.
in there.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
I heard
was
that.
he a bear?
I think
No.
he was.
Oh.
Fuzzy
The
Wuzzy wasn't a
misnomer.
bear.
Was he a
No,
ghost
everybody
bear?
thinks that. He was
Huh.
not a laser ghost bear either. No.
Oh,
Snot a laser ghost bear.
snot. Ew.
Well, nobody has any stuff, so I might as well do this.
Cultivate it up,
fuck
man.
it.
That's what the Sliver Deck's meant to do.
Whatever. Sliver
Fuzzy
it out.
Wuzzy.
Sliver it up. Sliver it in.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Let
Is
it
this the
begin.
deck that I played with you guys before that I was able to just keep countering and countering things?
Yeah.
Probably. Are you using Mind Maze?
I don't know.
He's using
I'm random.
the new card that doesn't have any creatures.
No.
The new deck.
The new
Yeah,
deck
it
that
has all spells.
That sounds fun.
Do you guys want me to bring up today's semi-serious topic for the moment?
Do it. I don't even know what it is.
What is it?
All right. Well, it's a total surprise, right? So we just found out
Oh.
that apparently the PS3 is going, or PS4 rather, is going to more likely support 1080p regularly than the Xbox One, which is apparently still going to be upscaling for the most part, especially evidenced by things like Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
I can't wait to not buy either of those consoles.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
kind of where
that's
I'm at as well. But I'm just
kinda,
thinking,
yeah.
like, what's the long-term
Well,
perspective?
I mean, like long term, yeah, that'd be shitty. But that sounds like a totally this is just a software thing. They just patch that out. Like I don't see.
It's gotten to the point though where PS4 is having the same issue PS3 is going to have. It has a shitty launch lineup.
Well, yeah, all of those consoles. That's what I was about to say. Is like I'm not gonna buy any of them now because they don't have Watch Dogs, and Watch Dogs is gonna come out on PC at the same time anyway. And it's like they're all their launch titles are games that are already in the last generation, and it's not backwards compatible either. neither of them. So, like,
Right.
really, I'm just... What are you doing? I've
I
attacked
need
you
card
once.
draw.
I attacked you once with a 1/1 creature, you son of a bitch. Anyway, but yeah, like, it's not backwards compatible either, so you can't even play your old games on the console. So you can either buy a second version of a game that you already own and a $300 console, or you could just stick it out and wait, which is what most people are probably going to do, except for the silly,
Yeah, but
like, early
they said
adopter
there's a
people.
system where you can like buy a game for the previous gen, and then it'll be cheaper if you buy it on the next gen. So that's a great deal, right? You can buy
Yeah.
it twice.
Twice the game for like 1.5 the price. I don't see the problem with that.
Yeah.
I think Sony
Yeah.
said it would be like $15 or something to go from the $60 new version to the old version to the new version.
I mean, that
So
sounds kinda
$75
nice, I
for
guess.
2 games that are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds okay, I guess, actually, but it's still not, I don't know. Let's just see.
It's a Oh, go ahead.
I'm happy that the new consoles are coming out because it should have a positive impact on PC games. Like the baseline, if developers are developing for consoles first and then porting to PC, the baseline should be higher tech and
The
better graphics.
baseline, so far as I can tell, the baseline for hard drive size is certainly going up, as all these games are installing for 45 goddamn gigabytes,
Yeah.
which is noxious for people who have to download all of them, which is basically all of us at this point.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean-
have like 20 fucking megabit down, so that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it basically just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like consoles are starting off at a disadvantage. They still have primary media as their primary focus. They're not digital download. They don't have most of the features. Like, more and more consoles seem to be like, oh, this is a shitty version of a computer. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, just use a fucking computer. Like, there seems to be a lot of things that are like with what Steam's doing, where they're gonna have Steam. You can move family sharing, so you could have multiple Steam accounts and people playing your games multiple times, and also you could just drop the Steam from one thing to another, and the Steam OS, where you can control your whole computer with just the Steam controller. I mean, that seems like a way better entertainment system where I could just put it in my living room through my computer and just stream it from there than anything else I'm
Right.
going to buy $300 for. I mean, the Steam OS, I'm pretty sure, is going to be free. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm super pumped about the Steam machines. Super
Yeah, that'll
pumped.
be cool. That'll
As-
certainly be cool.
Has anyone figured out what the advantage of using a console is at this point?
I don't know.
See, as probably one of the only guys here out of this group that was mainly console for a large portion.
No, I was too. I was both.
Wait,
I
how long did you play console for?
I mean, I've had them all since I was a little kid. I've just also had PCs alongside, so I think
Oh.
I've always been both.
Well, I never I just started primarily playing PC like a year and a half ago.
This might be the first console generation I just don't buy at all, ever,
Me too, I think. Actually.
out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you
Because-
could use your Xbox as a cable box DVR. Come on.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. That makes a lot of sense for Time Warner Cable, where you don't even have digital.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the thing that doesn't matter to me
Well,
at all.
I mean, also, I don't know if the Xbox has talked about this, but are they even going to have a web browser? Because they still don't have a fucking web browser on Xbox
They do have a web
360.
browser. I've already corrected you on this.
Oh, but do they have that on,
There
on
is-
Xbox
there is
360?
Yes, there is a web browser now.
Really?
Wow.
What is
Yeah,
it, Bing?
you can definitely look at fucking porn on your 360. It's
Alright,
true.
well, that's good. But, I mean, the console's been out since 2005. It would be pretty nice to have had it for years now. But, either way, I mean, I have to spend $50 a year in order to get access to something that I already own on PC, which is internet access. You know, actually, I booted up my Xbox for the first time. I dusted off the cobwebs. I booted up my Xbox
Yeah.
for the first time in months. Like maybe 6
Update.
months. No, not even an update. I go to turn on Netflix because I was like, all right, well, you know, I want to watch that on my television, not my computer. Nope, here's a boner in your beehole because you actually have to have Xbox Live Gold.
Right.
You have to have a subscription service to use your subscription service that uses your subscription service, and it's
Right.
like, what? Well, I'm just gonna use my computer. I mean. Like, I could have had it, I guess I'll just put it on my second monitor while I do things on my first one, because I was gonna I'd rather not have done that and put it on my television, but if you're gonna make me pay fucking $50 more on top of that, then, you know, you could suckle on my
Well,
balls.
I mean, it usually goes that you start up your 360, and then it goes, there's a terms of service update, so you agree to that, and then it needs to restart, and then there's an update to the system firmware, and then you restart, and then you want to launch Netflix, but Netflix needs to update, so then you restart. Or actually, for that, you don't need to restart. But then it finally launches, and it's like, sorry, you need gold.
Yeah. When I played GTA 5 for the first time, I had to update like 5 different things.
And the UI is fucking slow. It's so slow.
That's the worst thing. Like the Xbox guide, the central thing that lets you move between things is like you press the Xbox side button, you wait like 5 seconds for it to load up, then you click the thing that you want to click, you wait another 5 seconds for that to load up.
Oh, God
it's
damn
ridiculous.
Just launching the damn system usually takes like 30 seconds to a minute, but I'm still using an old 360, one of the original-ish launch models. So maybe it's that, but still, I mean, it shouldn't need massive upgrades to handle that UI. It's not that complex.
Yeah. Or you know what? One thing that I've said about the next generation, before we heard all this stuff about the specs of the Xbox One and the
needs
PS4,
more Kinect, right?
It needs more Kinect, and it needs the Kinect to stay on at all times, that it can watch me and sell that information to the NSA.
Yes.
No, it needs. It needs. Did you actually? Okay. Side note. Actually, you know what? I'll do that side note after I say what I want to say.
Do it. Don't forget.
The one thing that I thought the next generation would be.
You son of a bitch.
The one thing that I thought the next generation would be is a moddable console. A console that you can easily say, like, hey, here's a little tray, and I pull it out, and that's my graphics card, right? And I could put in a new graphics card very easily by just sliding in another tray or something, right? Because that makes sense, because this seems like the last console cycle. Because I really don't think that consoles are going to be offering much in 10 years, which is probably how long this console cycle is going to be, right? I mean, I really just don't see how much a console could offer 10 years from now.
Can you imagine if 10 years from now, Xbox One is still rendering in 720 upscaled to 1080?
Yeah, probably.
That was the original point of me saying that. Anyway, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, well, and the other side note, by the way, since I mentioned the NSA, is, what was it? Obama recently was like, hey, NSA, you should stop spying on Germany. Like, apparently he said that publicly, and it's like, wait, you have to say that publicly? You can't just be like, hey, stop doing that. You're the president. Yeah, like, is the NSA just being like...
apparently not.
The NSA is just going to be like, no!
They've grown to the next level, Rob.
Yeah, they've become Skynet now.
They have excelled.
Yeah.
I love that there was that thing on, it was either Colbert Report or Daily Show, and it was like them saying that as long as they don't let people know that their privacy is being impinged on, then nobody will know, and then their privacy is not being impinged on.
Right, yeah, there you go. It's basically
But I don't want to get off too far in a partisan discussion right now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, well, you know, obviously the intelligence community in America has become far more powerful than any other institution, which is scary. Kind of reminds me of the old communist secret police. But, yeah, I mean, what the fuck are we going to do about it? You know?
Let's agree to all the terms of service agreements, and then we'll be safe.
That's probably all it is. They probably just want to get you to
God.
get fucked up. What is
that a buff?
Here? Oh, it's flying.
Wow.
All right, well, I guess you can't do anything about that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I have been, like, boned this whole game.
Yeah.
People have just been boning my beehole.
But anyway, I just think it's really dumb that, like, the first games that come out for the Xbox One and PS4 are already going to be kind of hamstrung in the graphics department. Like, they can't at least just excel a little bit.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
Something got moved.
You got... you son of a bitch!
I don't even know what happened either.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He just killed my enchantment.
Oh.
That's good.
You are such a mean butt.
I have been doing as much as I can to all 3 of you, and I can't believe you guys haven't been, like, just completely retaliating against me right now.
I'm scared too, because I think Nick's gonna just dump on me.
That's true. I guess Nick has kind of my backup here. Nick's been, like, inadvertently saving me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every card that I've played, so I haven't had any lands this whole game.
Has been like completely destroying.
Yeah, I've been countered at, like, every time I manage to get anything that I can play with my lands, it gets countered. So, like, I haven't been able to do anything.
I think Ohm can wipe the board. He got his Earthquake card back.
Mm.
That'd be a good idea. You should probably do that.
Yeah.
Well, he's got flyers.
Oh, they don't hit the flyers, right?
Damn it. I tried. I don't know. I have.
Well,
no
this will give
cards
me
in my
card
hand.
draw.
Electrolyze.
Electrolyte.
Electrolyte.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one.
No first strike.
Oh wait, why did he just get strong?
Whenever you play
There's a card draw.
sorcery, he gets buffed.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play another one and he gets even more buffed. But don't do that.
Wait, why does he get?
He gets buffed.
Oh, till the end of the turn. I see. I see.
Only
I
have-
see, said the blind man.
Oh no, I
Blind
lost my
man.
phase.
Yep.
You can still play an instant. Oh well.
Yeah, you
No,
do that
I'm not
anytime,
wiping
really.
the board. I'm not.
All right. Electrolyte.
That's what plants crave.
It's true. It really is.
What is it? Bronno or
Brondo.
Brondo, right?
Yeah, get it right. It's what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
That movie has the Terry
But what
Crews
are
plays the
electrolytes?
president.
They're what plants crave.
I was just quoting
Rondo's
that
got what
movie the
plants
other
crave.
day. The other day.
Terry Crews is like the shit. Like he's the president in that movie. He's like the best guy ever. I love Terry Crews.
I can't believe you killed my enchantment.
I'm gonna let you guys off on an easy turn here. I'm not doing anything.
Thank you, Nick.
How come I didn't get that card next? By the way, I'm curious. When I got my card draw, I didn't get the card that was showing.
You have to play it. You can just play it. Like you don't get it. You just play it. Oh.
But shouldn't that have been the next draw?
Hey, all is not dust. Wow.
Well.
Oh wow.
New game.
I
And
don't get
Ohm
to keep
is-
my construct.
Ohm is heavily in the lead now because he has 6 cards in his hand. Well, Rob too, actually. I guess there goes my chances.
Yeah.
I kind of like
Oh no,
that
you
that
get it back
happened.
to me. Thank you, Ohm. I'll play it again now.
That's pretty
You
funny.
piece of shit!
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
How
that's
many have you
amazing.
used? That's only 2 of those so far?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
only 2 of those.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 more, though.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. I was just making a play on the word.
Oh.
I have. By the way, I'm looking at that GIF right now on the side of my screen of the little puppy moving his legs. It's kind of the most adorable thing.
You should put that on top of the video on your
About that.
perspective.
I probably will. What? How? Tell me how long in the video is it right now?
No way.
Please, I don't have a timer going.
I don't
I
either.
can't know. Oh.
7 million seconds?
7 million seconds.
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
It's
Well.
a little bit of an estimate,
All right.
but I'm pretty sure that it is
About 7 million seconds. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's totally fair.
Ohm is going to compulsively
research.
research.
Don't you have enough cards?
I don't think he has enough cards.
Nice. Good to draw some cards in this
I
card.
mean, his hand size over now. Oh, 7.
Yep. Yippee!
If you research, they will learn.
I don't,
All right.
I don't get what that's a reference to be honest with you.
Wait.
Are you just making up fake movie references? 'Cause I do.
Ah, man, those are all legitimate.
That's always good, yeah. What is that?
Wow, he just wanted to get
Oh.
rid of that last
Wow.
card, I guess.
All right.
Was that really worth it?
Actually, he
Probably.
could probably kill you with Earthquake. On the next turn, he's going to
I
kill
could
both
have.
of you
Yes,
with Earthquake.
I could kill. You know what? This is.
He wants to kill someone.
I'm gonna wait.
He's going to wait.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna wait.
Let's
Well.
all kill Ohm, everybody.
Oh, thank
gonna-
goodness.
Ohm is going to kill both of you, so you have your
Thank goddamn goodness I got
your
this.
target.
What, do you have a
You
land?
already saw which
Turbo
card I
Fist-
had.
Oh, rampant growth, dude.
Hey, what is
Oh
that,
my
land?
God,
You're
Ohm.
gonna counter rampant. Don't counter rampant, Brent.
Oh.
That was a joke, man. You're seriously counting.
No, I canceled.
Okay. Not anything. What is in the rampant growth picture? I never looked at it. Yeah, see, it always weirded me out. What is rampant growth? What's happening in the rampant growth picture?
It's like a hill.
But it's not really. It's like a tree hill thing.
Oh, it's a tidal wave of foliage. It's like the foliage became a tsunami.
Ha!
And then took over a desert.
My God.
Oh.
Oh.
If only. I like how it's like, what, like 20 minutes in and none of us have any cards in the field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of land.
Got nada. Nada ting.
Not the
I
thing,
guess I'll
not the
just hang
thing.
on to this.
Yeah,
Hang on, you can hang on to your card if you want, but you don't really have to unless you really want to. You should probably hit continue now, thank you.
I did it a couple of times.
Do it, Rob. Show us what you got.
It's
And here comes the remand. I called it. I knew it was coming.
figured, I figured that was gonna happen. There's not much I could really do about that.
Well, I mean, if well, shit, you didn't even
Yep.
get the effect of it, unfortunately.
Should we assume he has a fourth?
I'm just gonna assume.
Probably.
Do it, Ohm. Do it. Do it. He doesn't have it. Okay.
All right.
Oh, now we know. Unless
Good to
that's
know.
he's calling a bluff
Now
there.
you know.
What is
All
that?
right, I have creatures, guys. I have creatures.
That's scary.
They're dinky, pinky, lemon, squinky, but I have them.
I don't know what that means,
Okay.
but all
They
right.
don't have haste though.
Nope.
So squinky or not, they're not going to get you through the next turn.
They might not.
And
have
if you...
haste either.
shit. Why did I play this? He's just gonna earthquake. Fuck, I'm done.
Oh, you are going to earthquake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
have
guess
to.
I may as well just like do this then.
Thank you.
Why?
Because you're going to kill me. I might as well at least do 2 damage to you.
Well, I was looking for a way to maybe not. Hold
No, you
on.
weren't.
Oh, he doesn't want to kill you.
I'm pretty sure he did, and he's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
to be
about it for
kind of-
another like 30 seconds, and then you run out of time. Okay.
Not the best
Yeah,
idea
nice.
to not do that, really.
Well, that's me.
All right.
I'm screwed. He has 5 cards. I have none.
Rob, whenever you get the end game sequence thing in the bottom right corner, aren't you really compelled to click the thing that says like end game when you really
Yes.
want to view battlefield? They really should have reversed those.
They should have, but I mean, I guess it's kind of like a, I don't know, man. Like that always weirded me out in like RTS games when you would lose and people would just like leave. Like if you're playing like a 4-on-4 and people just like leave. It's like you don't want to see how
Yeah.
it plays out. Like
Of course
I
you do.
would. Yeah, and I don't know. See, a lot of people do that.
Seems
Ooh.
selfish to leave. I would want to watch.
Whoa, you brought yourself down to 1 health.
Better hope I don't have.
Yep.
I don't have any kind of instance, but you better hope that I don't.
That's
That's a good
serious
hope
gamble
then
right
if you
there.
don't have.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I have a hammer. I'm gonna beat him to death with the hammer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it spins. I like this hammer because it spins.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
spinning
gonna look at
hammer.
that while I
Yeah.
die. Hold on, I'm gonna look at it while I die.
If only he countered rampant growth, then I would have had 7 health, and he couldn't have earthquaked me.
The card makes me feel a little motion sick.
Okay.
to be honest.
Yeah, I'm getting a little I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna unzoom out.
You're
Oh,
getting
then I'm
a
gonna
little
die. I'd
vomit.
rather vomit than die. So
What
I'm-
happens? See, I don't know what to do.
You should play Earthquake and kill yourself so I can win.
That's what I'm wondering. Do I get the credit? What happens?
Oh, we should try to draw. Let's try to
You
make
might
it a draw.
yeah.
All right.
Here we go. We're gonna
All
find
right.
out.
Is it? Are you doing 7 damage with it?
He's doing
10.
Yeah,
damage.
10. All right, let's see what happens. Draw! It's a draw!
Nice.
Holy shit! We got a
We're
draw.
all burning.
I think that's the first time we've ever had a draw in this series.
I'm happy. I
don't know.
You
Let's
Yeah.
ask the commenters. They
You
probably
see me
remember.
One.
I could have tried to write it out, but we had to try that. That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, that was pretty good. Well, we all
I was-
win technically.
I hit you with my spinning hammer anyway. That's what we know.
Also, you had to make my 2 damage be meaningless, didn't you?
Yeah, really.
I wanted to make a
man.
difference.
I wanted
hate that
to
slipper
cast
deck.
my Palaka worm.
You would have been in business.
I
Yeah.
know. I would have probably won, honestly. If
If his earth, well, no, he couldn't. If he would have done,
I
a
had-
10
I
damage,
had-
another
I had-
draw. He
I
could have
had-
drawed it then too.
no, I had 2 Palaka worms in my hand actually.
Oh, you had
So I would have
two.
had 14
Okay,
health with 7
Yeah.
with 2 7/7s, and I had Ulamog in the back there as well. So yeah. But I had no fucking land. Like, I don't understand this game where either I have way too many lands or no lands. This has been the past, like,
Yeah.
7 episodes. It's been like a month now where I either get too many lands or no lands at all. And it's shitty.
I had the too many. I think I was down to about 5 lands left in my whole deck that weren't drawn.
I didn't have any cards. I had lands, but nothing to do with them.
Yep. Yep.
I had to
Not
put him
enough
out of lands
creatures.
and nothing else.
I had a really sweet creature, but
You probably could have
destroyed
won
it.
if you
Counters.
stuck to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you were controlling
Yeah.
the board for sure.
You had a lot of counters.
I like
you
that
countered
deck. It's
pretty
fun.
much every card that I had. It was the most annoying thing.
Imagine if one of us could make that bullshit clone deck from the campaign where you win in 4 turns every single time.
Yeah, that one's
Everything
stupid.
makes another version. It's like if you have 4 of this out, you win, but everything just duplicates and
Yeah, but
doubles.
like
I
if we
hate
did
deck.
that though, like I'm pretty sure that 3 of us would like clearly team up on that one guy and kick the shit out of him every time.
I hope so. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the only way we would get through this. Otherwise, the series would probably just be over.
Yeah, really.
So
We could play
if
that
they
one.
put that in DLC, like they've doomed themselves to obscurity. Then
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Is that even
So
like
any,
a legal deck?
what?
Is that? I was
No,
gonna
I
ask
didn't
you.
like it.
No, is it a legal deck? Is it like a deck that
Oh, I don't
you're
know.
allowed to play in real?
Are there even
competitive play?
rules anymore in Magic?
it's banned in 7 countries.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
I'm caught in a
landslide.
land sad.
A land
Fine, do it all yourself,
sad.
Rob. Go fuck yourself.
In a land sad. Friends, I am having a land sad. That's something that like a mountain would say.
That's something
It's a
you
mountain
have a
man.
lot when playing Magic.
I'm a land sad.
We
I have a
land
land
sad.
dad. My dad doesn't fly. He
It's a-
stays on the land.
It's a land. I think we all have land dads. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, Nick, is your dad a
It's
bird?
awfully presumptuous of you.
Yeah, really. I mean,
it's,
come on
it's,
now.
oh,
He could be half bird.
You know what they say when
could be
when
an
you
eagle dad.
When you assume,
Yeah.
make
There's-
an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
And me.
Asses
There's
don't
more to the world than just land dad and air dad.
That's true.
We could have water dad.
You know,
There's
there's
water
also
dad.
water.
Space
I
dad.
mean, we all
What about
have at
dimensional
one
dad?
time.
dimensional
Dimensional
dad.
dad.
At one time, we've all had water cat. So why can't we have water dad? You know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe the hit new series Elemental Dads on NBC this fall. It'll have 2
I don't
episodes.
think
You
we
know
can
what
top
would
that
be?
sentiment.
You know
really.
what would be amazing? Actually, now that you mention that, is if they made some sort of a sitcom out of Octodad, Dadliest Catch.
Mhm.
I think that would be kind of the greatest thing ever. Because I would
mean,
watch every
Squidbillies is
episode
kind of
of it.
like that, right?
It's pretty similar, but not exactly like Octodad, Deadliest Catch.
No.
Also,
No, that's
I
way
really
more proper.
like saying the full title of Octodad, Deadliest Catch is like how I imagine I would talk to a famous person if I ever met him or her, where like I would just be like, "Oh, how you doing, George Clooney?" "Oh, that's very funny, George Clooney." Like I would just say their first and last name, and when I say Octodad, Deadliest Catch, you just have to say the whole title because it's fantastic.
Yeah, you're actually missing part of the title. It's Octodad Dadliest Catch, based on the
Yeah.
novel Push by Sapphire.
Right, obviously. Yeah. Return of Jafar, Part 2. Painful 2.
All right.
Watch.
That was an Oscars joke, by the way.
Was it?
I'm completely awestruck. I don't even know what we're talking about. Painful to
2.
watch.
even
There
know.
it is.
Watch.
Drift blue.
Oh, man. That was a
What
good
Super
joke.
Bowl was it?
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to
pretty
close
sure
the
it's
episode
Super
out
Bowl.
at this point because I don't think we have anything else meaningful to say. Do you
That's
agree?
fair, yeah. Yeah, no. That's totally fair.
We don't have enough meaning in our lives.
We have
to
not
do
nearly
this
enough.
episode.
So
Not meaningful.
we've got 3 of the 4 of us have our perspectives, which will be going up. We've got Omrecker, Alpaca, and myself. Austin chose to omit recording today for whatever reason, but that is his choice.
It's because he
So go
hates
ahead and
all
check
of
those
you.
out. He what?
Oh, he hates all of you. All of you watching
Oh.
Austin. Yeah, he doesn't-
Well, now that's out there, so we don't have to say that again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just kind of let that
Not
be.
true.
The cat's out of the bag. You know, actually, that
Not
reminds me
true.
that euphemism, the
It's
cat's
not
out of
true.
the bag. How did that get coined? Like, who is putting a cat in a bag? That's fucked up, man. Like, and the cat should be out of the bag. That's good. I'm glad the cat's out of the bag because he shouldn't be in a bag. It's not right.
There's always that awful thing about kittens in a burlap sack in the river. I don't even like talking about it, but I think that might be having something to do with it.
We
I
could
don't
we
know
could
what
just
that is.
change it to snake in a bag because snakes go in bags. That's how
There's
they
a
catch snakes.
snake in my boot.
They let the snake out of the bag.
Yeah, I don't like snakes that much anyway. So
They
I'm going to
have-
actually close the episode out for real now. So
Yeah.
thank you,
Bye,
everybody,
everybody.
for watching. And make sure you catch everybody's perspective if you want to watch it. New episodes are Mondays and Fridays, so we hope to catch you back again for the next one.
Adios.
See you guys later.
Bye.
This is Alpaca
Goodbye.
Control signing out. Peaceful.
Peace, fools.
Peace,
Peace,
fools.
balls.
Peace,
I should
fools.
just have that to
Peace,
be the
fools.
actual ending. It's just that
Peace,
you guys
fools.
doing this.
Peace, fools.
You guys should do the whole ending again and try to sync it up perfectly with each other. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is Alpaca Patrol signing out.
Say it again.
Peace,
Peace,
fools.
fools.